Hi everyone, good morning. I don't have my picture up on the screen today because I'm not feeling too well. I'm doing okay though, so no worries. Um, I'm still planning on doing our Google Meet later today. Um, what I'd like to do first of all is I'm going to quickly show you here on Google Classroom. I'm going to start creating our calendar events for Google Meet so that everyone can see them. So on your Google Classroom page, if you click on classwork, you'll see these two things. You can click on Google Calendar, and obviously you can see all of my different things. But what I've done is under Google Classroom, Mrs. Hammond's sixth grade class, I've created my office hours. And what I'm going to do, I want to edit my event. Here we go. And I'm going to add all of you. So I think I have to do you. Oh, there we go. Room 16 students. So this should be all of you. Okay. And then, so you should have a notification possibly in your um, email once I click save. And then today at 12:55, instead of you getting daily emails about the link, I will simply put the link here so that you can access our Google Meet for that day. Okay. The same will go if I have scheduled a time to meet with you. I will share the calendar invite, and then a few minutes before in that invite, I will put the link for that. Okay. So that's just one thing. We can go over that again during our Google Meet, but wanted to show that to you. All right. So I've added a couple things in our first batch of independent study for you. Um, really just trying to take things one a day at a time. First of all, I have posted some material on order of operations for you to look at. Again, if I'm thinking about the task cards, really not wanting you to go too far into things, I want us to be on order of operations this week. If you do move ahead, that's okay. But I won't be posting the textbook for a couple of days just to keep a good pace and to let students practice and try things as needed. My son's watching Word Party right now, so hopefully you can hear me. All right. So this is something I found online that I thought would be really cool. And then this is Khan Academy, the whole lesson on order of operations. Okay. All right. Next, I'm going to be posting this for writing my own myth. So what I'd like you to do is just take a look at it today and read it. And then you can just, if you can, what I'll probably do is make your own copy. And down here, you can put your name and number. And then by writing your name again, I'll take that as a signature. And then maybe your parents can type their name there, and that'll take that as their signature. I have a feeling this project will end sooner, but I gave us a little bit of an extended due date as we navigate learning online. All right, and then finally, what that means is I'd like you to take a look at checkpoint 1 today. And if you complete it today, great. If not, I would say by tomorrow, this certain activity will be working on word choice, which is something I think is really good to focus on, as in our previous Exploring Poetry unit, some of you had a difficult time understanding how word choice affects meaning. So this would be a great opportunity for you to work on that. You'll want to look at the handout, just some notes and some things to talk about myths and what they are. And then this is a link to this website that I'd like you to take a look at. And it's on Demeter and her daughter Persephone. And this is a story. And you can play the story and read it and kind of see, do you see those elements that are talked about in this? Okay? And then when you go to the checkpoint, I think here's Demeter and her daughter Persephone. So you'll want to fill in the different pieces the best you can. Who are the characters? What is the setting? Where are they? What's happening in a story? Thinking about the elements of a story, what's happening, what's leading up to the climax, and how is it to be resolved? What's the moral of the story or the lesson to be learned? Okay. This one, I would just copy and paste, and let's see if we can find that. Perfect. Yeah, so this is actually one I haven't read. So here's another story, another myth that I'd like you to read. And then once you're done reading it, you can fill out that portion of your checkpoint as well. That's one I'll be reading too to practice and see, because I don't know that story. And then it looks like you can do 2 more. So what I'd like you to do after that is to learn or find 2 other stories. You can use this to help you, or you can simply search myths and legends, or if you know of any yourself that you'd like to put in there, you can, but 2 extra. Okay, so again, I don't expect this all to be done today. Maybe by tomorrow would be nice, but pace yourself, all right? And really use the resources to kind of familiarize yourself with myths and how they work, okay? All right, so I will get all of this posted for you, where is it, this thing for you, so that you and your parents can sign that we're starting a new project. Remember, we have this and Organization of Societies happening at the same time. So don't forget that I'd like you to be going on to Organization of Societies. Sorry, this is a little bit of a longer video. I'm working on getting all of your checkpoints graded, but I do want you working on this here. I'm just going to use Aiden's filling in this outline to help prepare next week when you're writing your essay. Okay. All right. And then for math, just so you know, I have this has been assigned, so you can start playing with the different, if you are wanting to get ahead, some of the practice problems in here. Okay? All right. I know this is a little bit of a longer video. Thank you for your patience, and I look forward to seeing you today at 1 o'clock. All right. Bye, everyone.